A fleeting glance, a brief hesitation, or a whispered word can carry the weight of an entire storyline. Every frame feels purposeful, designed to unsettle and intrigue. Danger lurks in every corner, whether it's a sudden fight, a near escape, or the discovery of a hidden secret. The trailer communicates that no one is truly safe. Characters face threats not only from outside forces, but from within their own circles, emphasizing the personal stakes and emotional weight of every decision. The trailer's editing amplifies this sense of tension, with rapid cuts that show fragments of chaos, a hand reaching for a weapon, someone running through dark corridors, a brief struggle that hints at larger violence, and faces illuminated only by sudden flashes of light or fire. Each cut raises more questions than it answers, leaving viewers desperate to understand how everything fits together. Secrets are revealed in the most shocking ways. Hidden messages, mysterious documents, and unexpected confessions come to light, disrupting carefully laid plans and changing relationships in ways that are both thrilling and terrifying. Betrayal is never far away. A trusted friend may become an enemy in a heartbeat, while a long-feared rival might unexpectedly act with mercy or strategy, keeping the tension constantly shifting. Moments of high emotion collide with physical danger. Characters find themselves caught between life or death scenarios, and the weight of emotional decisions, making the drama feel real, raw, and impossible to ignore. The trailer teases these peaks without fully revealing the outcomes, giving viewers just enough to understand that every scene matters, every choice has consequences, and every moment could tip the balance between survival and catastrophe. Shocking. Deaths, sudden confrontations, and moments of intense fear or despair punctuate the trailer, leaving viewers both horrified and intrigued. Even the quieter moments feel electrified, suggesting hidden threats or revealing internal conflicts that could erupt at any time. The pacing of these key moments is deliberate. The trailer alternates between rapid sequences of action and slower, tension-filled scenes, creating a rhythm that keeps viewers unsettled yet eager. Each shocking moment builds on the last, layering suspense and emotional stakes to create a sense of inevitable impact. The trailer makes it clear that LANDMAN Season 3 is not predictable. Every twist is calculated to surprise, every confrontation designed to provoke thought, and every glance or gesture loaded with potential consequence. What appears to be a minor incident may ripple into something catastrophic, making the viewer feel that nothing is minor and nothing can be ignored. By the time the trailer reaches its midpoint, it's evident that the season will challenge everything viewers thought they knew. Relationships, loyalties, and personal morals are tested in ways that are thrilling and devastating. The shocking events teased in the trailer promise a season where survival is uncertain, alliances are fragile, and every choice has a price that cannot be undone. LANDMAN Season 3 is a storm of action, emotion, and revelation, and the trailer captures it in every frame, leaving the audience on edge and desperate for more. LANDMAN Season 3 doesn't just rely on shocking twists or jaw-dropping action. It dives deep into the hearts and minds of its characters, showing how pressure, loss, and betrayal shape them in ways that are both terrifying and heartbreaking. Every character carries a burden, a hidden fear, or a secret that drives their decisions. And the trailer gives us glimpses of these emotional battles without ever fully revealing them. The weight of the past is visible in every glance, every hesitation, every tense moment. Characters are forced to confront what they've done and what they might have failed to prevent. And these confrontations leave scars that influence every decision they make. Some are haunted by betrayal, unsure if they can ever trust again. Others wrestle with guilt, caught between what they want and what they feel is right. The trailer teases these inner struggles with brief, yet powerful, glimpses: a trembling hand, a cheerful moment, or a shadowed face reflecting uncertainty and fear. Relationships are tested like never before. Friendships fracture, loyalties are questioned, and even love is complicated by secrets, lies, and the pressure of survival. Some characters must make impossible choices, forced to weigh their own safety against the well-being of others, and the moral tension is almost tangible. There are moments where viewers are left wondering, will a character choose revenge over compassion, power over principle, love over ambition? These dilemmas add layers of complexity, making every decision feel monumental. Emotional vulnerability is everywhere. LANDMAN Season 3 doesn't shy away from showing weakness, fear, and heartbreak. Characters who once seemed invincible are now visibly shaken, their confidence faltering under the weight of events that spiral out of control. Moments of quiet reflection are as tense as scenes of chaos, because the trailer shows that internal conflict can be just as dangerous as external threats. Even characters who appear strong on the outside carry cracks beneath the surface flashes of doubt, hints of desperation, or subtle gestures that reveal they are far from untouchable. Growth and transformation are central to the season. The trailer hints that characters will evolve, but not without cost. Some may emerge stronger, having faced their fears or learned painful truths, while others may fall further into darkness, consumed by ambition, rage, or grief. Every arc is interconnected. A single decision by one character has a ripple effect on everyone else, emphasizing how intertwined their fates are. Trust, betrayal, loyalty, and revenge all collide, creating a network of tension that keeps viewers on edge, wondering how each character's choices will impact the larger story. The trailer also captures moments of raw, unfiltered emotion, anger, sadness, fear, and fleeting hope that make the stakes feel personal. Viewers are invited not just to witness events, but to feel them, to experience the emotional toll alongside the characters. Every expression, every gesture, every subtle movement carries weight, revealing just how high the emotional stakes are. The season explores more than just survival. It explores identity, morality, and the human capacity to endure hardship. Characters face situations that challenge their beliefs and force them to ask who they really are. When pushed to the brink, some will rise, some will fall, and some will be forced to reconcile with choices that cannot be undone. These arcs are not linear. They twist and turn, creating complexity and realism that make LANDMAN Season 3 compelling. The trailer highlights these arcs through fleeting interactions, shadowed expressions, and symbolic visuals: a character alone in a dark room, a letter left unanswered, a hand reaching for someone who might never respond. These moments carry as much weight as the loudest explosions or the most intense confrontations, because they reveal the heart of the story, the emotional consequences of every action. By the end of the trailer, it's clear that the season will not just thrill with plot twists, but will resonate emotionally, leaving viewers invested in the characters' journeys, eager to see who will survive, who will change, and who will pay the ultimate price. LANDMAN Season 3 makes it clear that the greatest danger isn't always from enemies or external threats. It often comes from within, from the struggles, fears, and choices that define each character, and from the devastating consequences of decisions made in moments of desperation. As the trailer moves toward its climax, the tension escalates to nearly unbearable levels, pushing every character closer to their breaking point. Decisions that seemed manageable earlier are now critical, and the consequences are immediate, severe, and often irreversible. The trailer teases these moments of extreme pressure through fragmented glimpses: hands trembling over doors, whispered warnings in empty hallways, and eyes scanning for threats that may never arrive. Every frame is designed to make viewers anticipate disaster while questioning who, if anyone, will make it out unscathed. The stakes feel unrelenting because nothing in LANDMAN's world is simple. An action taken by one character sets off a chain reaction affecting everyone else, and the trailer captures this interconnectedness in subtle, powerful ways. Glimpses of explosive confrontations, tense standoffs, and desperate escapes create a sense that catastrophe is always one step away. At the same time, quieter, almost still moments heighten the tension, suggesting that the most dangerous developments may not be visible but are already in motion. Shadowed figures, cryptic messages, and the faintest hints of betrayal all contribute to a feeling that the finale will erupt with consequences far beyond anyone's control. The build-up to the finale is also emotional, not just physical. Characters are tested by fear, doubt, and the pressure of choices that could save lives or destroy everything they hold dear. The trailer highlights these struggles through fleeting expressions of desperation, sorrow, or moral conflict, giving viewers a sense of the psychological weight each character carries. The closer the trailer comes to its final moments, the more intense the suspense becomes. Every glance, gesture, or sudden movement is a potential turning point, a sign that a revelation, betrayal, or shocking outcome is imminent. Viewers are left holding their breath, anticipating the chaos that is about to unfold while trying to piece together how the events will connect. Relationships that have been strained all season reach a breaking point. Characters who the trailer drops you straight into chaos, faces twisted in fear, hands gripping things that matter, and moments frozen in time, begging the question who will survive and who will betray. Nothing is safe anymore, and even the strongest bonds are on the edge of collapse. Every glance hides a secret, every word carries weight, and the quietest scenes hold the loudest explosions of emotion. It's not just suspense. It's a roller coaster that doesn't let you breathe. The stakes have never been higher, and the fallout promises to be devastating. You feel it from the first second the world LANDMAN built is crumbling. Characters you thought you understood now act in ways that shock and confuse, leaving you questioning motives and alliances. Tension pulses through every frame, every silence more dangerous than the loudest scream. The trailer doesn't give answers. It gives a taste of a world spiraling out of control. Shadows linger where trust once lived, and the faintest movement could mean betrayal. Nothing feels stable. The air itself seems heavy, thick with secrets waiting to be uncovered. Every corner hides suspense, every shadow holds a story, and every close-up hints at pain, fear, or rage. You can almost hear the unspoken words, the unseen tears, the unexpressed anger. Every frame is a warning, and the moment you think you understand what's happening, the next cut pulls the rug out from under you. Characters are pushed to their limits, facing dilemmas that challenge their morals, their loyalties, and even their survival. You watch as relationships teeter, knowing the slightest mistake could trigger a chain reaction that changes everything. The tension is palpable, almost suffocating, making every scene feel like a heartbeat you can't stop feeling. From the first glance of the trailer, you sense the storm coming, the storm that will test every bond, every choice, and every secret. The visuals don't just show action, they show the weight of consequences, the pressure building, the inevitability of disaster. You feel the fear, the anger, the betrayal, and even the rare glimpses of hope that make it all more heartbreaking. LANDMAN Season 3 isn't just about what happens. It's about how it feels to be trapped in a world where nothing is certain, and everyone is vulnerable. Every character is on a tightrope, balancing between survival and destruction, and the trailer captures every inch of that tension. The anticipation is unbearable, yet irresistible. You want to look away, but you can't. The chaos is mesmerizing, drawing you in deeper with every passing second. And as the trailer unfolds, you realize that this season will leave no one untouched. You will feel the loss, the betrayal, and the heart-stopping moments as if you were living them yourself. Every cut, every shot, every moment is designed to keep you on edge. The emotional weight is almost tangible, a reminder that in LANDMAN's world, power is fragile, trust is fleeting, and nothing lasts forever. It's a season that promises devastation not just on the screen, but in your mind, leaving you thinking about it long after the trailer ends. You can see the tension crackling in the air, the fear in every character's eyes, and the quiet moments that speak louder than words ever could. LANDMAN Season 3 is more than a show, it's an experience. A test of endurance, and a journey into the darkest corners of human ambition, fear, and survival. Every second pulls you in further, showing glimpses of what's at stake and what's about to be lost. The hook isn't just a moment, it's a feeling that lingers, a storm that follows you even after the screen goes black. The trailer sets the tone immediately, making it clear that nothing will ever be the same, and every choice has consequences that cannot be undone. By the time the first few minutes are over, you know that LANDMAN Season 3 will be unforgettable, devastating, and impossible to ignore. You are drawn into a world of tension, suspense, and emotion, where every secret, betrayal, and hidden agenda is magnified, and where survival is never guaranteed. The opening of the trailer doesn't just introduce the season, it immerses you in it, making every heartbeat, every glance, every whisper count. And just like that, you are hooked, desperate to know what comes next, and already feeling the weight of the devastation that awaits. Every choice in LANDMAN Season 3 carries a price, and the price is higher than ever. Characters who once felt untouchable now find themselves cornered, their past actions catching up with them in ways they could never anticipate. Friendships are fragile, alliances are temporary, and trust is a currency that no one can afford to spend lightly. The stakes are both personal and monumental, affecting lives, relationships, and even the very power structures that held the world together. Every move, no matter how calculated, comes with consequences that ripple far beyond the immediate moment. You can feel the tension in every scene, the silent glances, the clenched fists, the barely whispered warnings. No one is safe, not even those who seemed untouchable. LANDMAN Season 3 shows just how fast the world can turn on someone, how easily loyalty can crumble, and how betrayal can lurk in the most unexpected places. Characters face challenges that test not only their strength, but their morality. Decisions that seem small at first, an offhand remark, a secret revealed. A delayed response can spark chain reactions that destroy lives. The season magnifies these pressures, putting everyone in situations where they must choose between survival and conscience, between ambition and loyalty, between love and revenge. The tension is relentless. Every scene is a reminder that nothing is guaranteed and that every character is teetering on the edge of disaster. Relationships fracture under pressure. People who once relied on each other are forced to question intentions and motives, to weigh past actions against present needs. Moments of tenderness are rare and fleeting, overshadowed by looming threats and impending chaos. The emotional stakes are equally high. LANDMAN Season 3 doesn't just show physical danger, it delves into psychological strain, exposing vulnerabilities, fears, and regrets that have been building beneath the surface for years. Characters are forced to confront their own demons, sometimes alone, sometimes in the company of those who could either help or harm them. And when pressure mounts, cracks appear, the facade of control shatters, and the consequences of past mistakes come rushing back with brutal force. Power is a fragile illusion. Those who seemed untouchable in previous seasons are reminded that control can slip through fingers faster than anyone expects. Shifts in alliances, secret agendas, and hidden threats create a sense of unpredictability where even the strongest and smartest are at risk of losing everything. The trailer teases these dangers in subtle ways, the barely noticed looks between characters, a sudden movement in the shadows, a mysterious message that changes everything. Every detail carries weight, hinting at upheavals that will leave characters scrambling to survive, adapt, and sometimes sacrifice what they hold most dear. Beyond survival, the stakes are moral and emotional. Who can be trusted when survival is on the line? Who is willing to betray to protect themselves? And who will rise even when the odds seem insurmountable? The answers are rarely clear, and the consequences are always severe. LANDMAN Season 3 takes its characters to extreme emotional and physical limits. Moments of peace are brief and deceptive, serving only to make the chaos feel more intense when it returns. Fear, anger, grief, and desire intertwine, creating a pressure cooker of tension that never truly lets up. The season promises heartbreak and triumph in equal measure, but both come at a cost. Every decision has repercussions, and the weight of those repercussions is felt not just in action scenes or dramatic confrontations, but in every glance, every silence, and every hesitation. The stakes are absolute. Survival is never simple, and victory is never guaranteed. Characters must navigate treacherous waters where alliances shift like sand, secrets are weapons, and betrayal waits around every corner. The tension is constant, the consequences unavoidable, and the emotional impact is devastating. LANDMAN Season 3 makes it clear that no one emerges unscathed, and every moment is a reminder that the stakes have never been higher, and the danger has never been closer. LANDMAN Season 3 takes the intensity to a completely new level, delivering moments that shock, confuse, and captivate all at once. Every scene is charged with suspense, and even brief glimpses of action hint at consequences far larger than they first appear. Characters who seemed predictable now make decisions that leave viewers questioning everything. Trust is shattered in seconds. Alliances crumble in a blink of an eye. The trailer reveals quick flashes of confrontations that are impossible to ignore heated arguments, slamming doors, faces twisted in rage or fear, and quiet moments loaded with unspoken tension. These scenes hint at betrayals that change the course of relationships forever. Unexpected alliances form in the shadows. Alliances built not on loyalty, but on necessity. Characters once thought to be enemies find themselves forced into uneasy partnerships. Their motives unclear, and their actions unpredictable. Every interaction feels like a ticking time bomb, ready to explode at any moment. Moments of chaos are interspersed with silence, creating a sense